Hey guys, welcome to the Iron Mobility Fitness channel. My name is Coach Hallie, and I am going to lead you through a short, full body kettlebell workout that also has some active mobility work sprinkled in there for you. Okay, so we're going to do a superset first with some reverse lunges. It's going to be a dead clean into reverse lunges, and then we're going to do a hip flexion mobility drill, okay? So grab a kettlebell that you are confident lunging with. It's going to be a goblet hold, okay? So you're going to dead clean it up into the goblet hold and do one rep of a reverse lunge on each side. Bring the kettlebell back down with both feet parallel, and then repeat that for 8 rounds, okay? Here we go. Go ahead, stand around your bell. Hinge at your hips. Take a big breath in. And exhale, pull the bell up. And one reverse lunge on each leg. Then bring the bell down, hinge back over, big breath in, exhale. That quick hip extension to help bring that bell up smoothly. 6 more rounds like that. Doesn't matter which lunge you do first, you can switch it up. And we've got 4 more. Use that inhale here at the bottom. Exhale. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, stabilize. 2 more. And last rep, here we go. Bring the bell down, move it off to the side. I gotta go get my cat. He got out of the house. 1 sec. Leo, come here. No, no, no. You guys wanna see the most beautiful kitty? Look, Leo, you're on YouTube. I gotta go put him inside. I'll be right back, guys. We'll cut this out. Okay, grab your yoga block. The kitty's back inside now. And we're gonna do hip flexion hovers next. So put the yoga block right outside of your working leg. We're in a figure 4 position. This bent leg can really help ground yourself, and your hands are gonna help ground yourself right behind you. You can tent your fingers, okay? Drop your shoulders down away from your ears, sit up tall. Big breath in, and then exhale. Lift the leg over your object, control it down. Inhale, exhale, lift. And if you don't have a yoga block, use a thick book, use a water bottle, a shoe to hover over, a kettlebell, whatever you have. Okay, just 1 more full rep like that. Use that exhale to lift. And rest. And then just switch legs. Same thing on the other side. And you might notice one side is a lot easier than the other. For me, this is my weaker leg, my left leg. Big breath in, exhale, lift up. Big breath in, exhale, lift up. Control it down. Inhale, exhale, lift. 2 more like that. Big breath in. And last one, sit up as tall as you can. And back over to the center. And rest. Awesome. We're going to do 1 more set of all that. Get some water. Take a little rest time. Let those quads get some oxygen. And we're just going to do 1 more set of this superset. And then we just have 1 more superset. So it's a short kettlebell workout. I hope you warmed up with one of our warm-up or mobility videos before this. I forgot to mention that. that you did. If not, you should be warm by now. All right, guys, here we go. Hinge over, grab your handle, big breath in, and exhale. Inhale as you lunge, exhale as you stand tall. And you want to start that exhale as you push away from the floor. So inhale and exhale here. Inhale. That exhale will help you fight gravity. Helps our deep core to engage with the exhale. Three more. It's like moving strength meditation here. Last round, here we go. Bring the bell down. Woo! Move that bell to the side. And we've got the hip flexion hovers again. Take a few rounds of breath first. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Set yourself up in your figure four position. Find that nice, tall posture. Hands right behind you. Shoulders down away from ears. Whew. Big breath in. Exhale and lift. Control it down. And try to make sure that knee, top of your thigh, top of your toes are all facing up toward the ceiling. One more rep on this side. Big breath in. And back to the center. Good. And we're just switching sides. Whew. These are very humbling. If you're doing them and you're like, why are they so hard? Why is my leg so heavy? Still makes me feel that way, and I've been doing them for a long time. Here we go. Big breath in. And like I said, this side's my weaker side. I had a knee injury from a snowboarding accident last winter. I had a tibial bone contusion, really gnarly. Basically like a fracture without the fracture. And it took a really long time to heal. You know, bone bruises take a long, long time to heal. Last lift here, big exhale. But it was mobility drills like this that really helped me stay active when I couldn't bend or load into this knee. So this kind of stuff is really good for rehabbing your body, making sure things feel more symmetrical when something is injured. That's why I love this kind of mobility work. All right, get a sip of water. Ooh, excuse me. And we are going to do one more superset. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a lawnmower row. So try to get a relatively heavy bell for yourself. I'm going to use a 16 kilogram, 35-pound bell for this lawnmower row variation. And you're going to do 8 to 10 reps. So I'm going to give you that range because if you want to go really heavy, go for 8, right? That's like our baseline of our hypertrophy. If you can do 10, go for it too, or go up and wait until you can only do 8. And we're going to superset this with some swings using the same size bell, okay? I know I've got a lot of bells out here. It's just kind of for aesthetics, but we're only really using 2 bells for this workout, okay? So for this lawnmower row, we're going to have like the motion of a lawnmower being pulled, and our legs in a very big open position, almost like warrior two if you're familiar with that from yoga. So I'm going to start with my right leg in front, and my left leg is my back leg. My left leg is going to stay straight. Okay, and we're going to bend deep into this right knee and put our right forearm on top of the thigh and knee. We're going to grab the bell, make sure it's right under your shoulder to start. We're going to grab the bell with our working arm and lift it up just a little bit off the floor. Then we're exhaling as we pull, inhale as we lower the bell. Okay, that was 2 reps. We got 6 to 8 more. Notice that I'm trying to keep my spine nice and long, trying to stay low into this bent leg. Awesome, this will be 8. If you can do 2 more, go for it. Rest the bell down. Woo! Take a moment to shake out the legs. We're going to switch sides and do the same thing on the other side. Make sure to just take about 30 seconds to breathe. No rush, guys. Remember, we want to take at least 30 to 45 seconds of rest between sides, and we want to take longer breaks between sets of things. Okay. Here we go. Find that nice long position here. And here we go. We're going to exhale as we pull. And we're not breezing through it. We are working in it. Either 4 to 6 more. Use that exhale. Last rep, if you're doing 10. Woo! Awesome. Okay. We're going to use the same size bell for some kettlebell swings now. Feel free to grab a sip of water. We're going to take about 45 to 60 seconds of rest before we go into the swings. Whew. And now what we're going to do is just a 2-minute EMOM. So every minute on the minute, we're doing 12 reps of swings. Whatever time is left over in that minute is your rest time. We're going to do that just for 2 minutes in a row and then rest, okay? And then we're going to do all of this one more time, the rows and the 2-minute EMOM. Make sure it's a bell that you can confidently swing with. I imagine you can swing double arm swing with the bell that you just rode with. If you don't know how to swing, you can do deadlifts or squats. All right, set your bell up about 2 feet distance in front of you, going in 8 seconds. We've got 12 continuous swings. Get low. 4, 3, 2, and begin. Five more. Last one. That was 12. Bring it down and just try to nasal breathe. Got about 35 seconds left. Going in 15 seconds. And then we get a nice 2-minute break. Here we go. Going in 5, 3, 2, begin. 6 more. down, rest. Try to nasal breathe during your rest. Get some water. Just gonna stand in the shade for a second. I live in Washington State, and it's not really even that hot here, but man, does the sun feel warm and hot and intense when you're working out outside. All right, guys, we have just one more set of this, and then that is it. We're gonna cool down with a short little breath work and mobility sequence together. So this is it, just the lawnmower row again on each side, and then that 2-minute EMOM. Okay, so set up for your first side of your lawnmower row. Grab your bell, find that nice bent leg position, lift the bell a little bit, and then exhale, row. Inhale as you bring it down. Keep pulling that chest through the shoulders, and that elbow and wrist are pulling back toward your hip. Make sure we're getting that full lat engagement. Remember, 8 to 10 reps, that was 5. This will be 9 and 10. Woo! Doesn't have to be pretty at the end. Just see if you can still work with integrity. All right, take some time to breathe before we do the other side. Remember, try to always breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Better oxygen intake when we breathe in through our nose. All right, here we go. Set up on your other side. Lift the bell a little bit and then row as you exhale. That was 4 to 8, or 4 to 6 more. That was 8. If you got 2 more, go for it. All right, guys. Take about 30 seconds to breathe before we go into this last 2-minute EMOM. We got this. Just a little more work and then we're cooling down. Maybe get some water if you want. Sorry if you guys can hear some banging in the distance. There's a house that's like under construction right now, a few houses away. And they weren't working earlier, so they started during our workout. I guess they felt the energy. All right, here we go for the swings. We're doing 12 swings, remember, for 2 minutes in a row. That rest of your time is your rest time. We're gonna go in about 20 seconds. Set yourself up. Going in 10 seconds. Take another few breaths. In 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. Six more. Last one. Bring the bell down. Try to recover with nasal breaths. Thirty seconds. $20 seconds, just 12 more swings here, guys, and then we're cooling down. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, and begin. Six more. last one. Bring it down. Woo! Take some recovery breaths, even in a hinge position. This is scientifically proven to help you recover faster. Woo! All right, guys. We're going to move the bell off to the side. And we're coming down on hands and knees. We're just going to do a few quick stretches here, okay? So first thing, set yourself up here. Take your left arm and thread it behind your right wrist. Bring the shoulder down to the floor. And just breathe in this nice T-spine rotation. Feel that shoulder blade release. You can gently push this left arm, the bottom arm, down into the ground, and that should help get you a deeper stretch in the back of that shoulder blade, maybe even behind the neck a little bit. Whew. Try to relax your face, draw neck as much as you can. And then press up back to both hands, and we're just going to switch sides, taking that right arm under, shoulder to the floor. Find your feet twist. Push that right arm gently into the ground to help deepen the stretch. One more breath here. Then we're going to push up. We're going to take a downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Really push out of the shoulders. Try to stretch those heels down. You can have a soft bend in the knees. Maybe pedal through the feet for a few moments. Then we're going to step the right leg forward into a nice long lunge. Hold here for a few breaths, just stretching the front of the hip. Pull your chest through the shoulders. And then reach that right arm up. Take a big breath in. Exhale as you thread that arm underneath the left side of your rib cage. And do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Place the hand underneath your right shoulder. Step back to your downward dog again and just stretch it out for a moment. And then step your left foot forward. Find your long lunge. Just hold here for a few breaths, pulling that chest through the shoulders. Try not to sink into your scaps. Push away from the ground. And then reach the left arm up. Take a big breath in as you open up your chest to the left. Exhale, thread that arm through. 2 more. Hand comes underneath the shoulder. Step back to that downward dog 1 more time. Just breathe here for a moment. And then walk back all the way to your feet. Hang over your legs. Let your head and neck fully release. And then just slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time, head comes up last. Find your tallest posture here for a moment. Awesome. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me for this short kettlebell, a little bit of mobility workout in there for you. And I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to the Iron Mobility Fitness channel. I'm Coach Hallie. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.